This unit taught me a lot about myself. It shone a light into my personality, my dreams, my fears. It forced me to ask tough questions, which I previously shied away from in fear of knowing the answers. Socrates said that an unexamined life is one that's not worth living. I never understood this quote until I completed my Odyssey plan. For me, do I really want to be a lawyer, or do I just want to make six figures and wear suits so that I look successful to my Instagram followers, and so that they don't get a chance to realize that I too am filled with the same insecurities and challenges as everyone else? In the past 3 years, I've learned many important life lessons and have been part of many interesting life-changing experiences. I started a company in my first year. I volunteered at many different sites, varying from rural Australian towns where I learned about the beauty of regional Australia, to making balloon animals for differently abled children. Even though I'm not Sri Lankan, I joined and became the vice president of Slaya, a volunteering organization that raises money for charities both in Australia and Sri Lanka. I made friends from all over the world and learned so much about their different backgrounds and cultures, from Indonesia to Italy, from Vietnam to Venezuela. My time here has just taught me that there is a whole world out there for me to explore and to learn from. During the Odyssey plan, we had to write 3 possible outcomes that could take place in our life. It was this activity that taught me what I want to do once I graduate. So option 1 is how your life would end up in the next 5 years if you go on your current trajectory. Option 2 is what would happen to your life if you take the road less taken. And option 3 is what would you do with your life if you had no financial constraints. So in my option 1, I said that I would graduate in 2 years with my law and finance degree. From there, I would get a grad position at Deloitte as a consultant. And then in my 4th and 5th year from now, I would be working 80 hours a week, impressing the partners, and fighting to climb the slippery corporate ladder to become a partner in 10 years. Option 2, the road less taken. In the next 2 years, I would finish my law and finance degree. But in the meantime, I'll continue to build up my company. After graduating, I would go full-time to build up my company and my business and expand it in Perth. In my 4th year, I would expand the company to interstate, developing offices in Sydney and Melbourne. And in my 5th year, I hope to hit a special number that I have in mind for revenue. Although I've always wanted to pursue my business ventures, I was very afraid. Culturally, as immigrants, our life career is already ingrained into us. Graduate with good marks, get a job at a multinational firm, get married, and work till I'm 65 until I retire. Straying off the beaten path is shunned upon, and we even have a phrase for those who do it. Log kya kahenge, or what will people think? Just writing down my career plan, I saw that the risk of pursuing my dream is not that big. In an incredible country like Australia, I have so many safety nets, even if I fail. The worst case scenario, my business venture fails and I come back to university to pursue an MBA and go back to my option 1 to become a consultant. But if I never take that leap of faith, I might never succeed. So, future Melvin, this is 21-year-old Melvin's advice to you. Swing for the fences. You are young. You have so much ahead of you. Your parents have proverbially walked and brought you to this country so that you can run. Continue to live by your philosophy of being honest and maintaining integrity whilst minimizing regret. You've always taken giant leaps of faith in your life, and the best things in your life has come from you charging into unknown territory. And finally, it's okay to fail. I know it hurts. It hurts so much to fail. But we both know that the best things in your life would not have happened had you never had the courage to fail.